Hello, everybody, and welcome to your weekly wisdom from me, Kim, at Expressions of the Universe. And this is your wisdom for May 12th through May 18th. And we have a full moon in Scorpio coming at 29 degrees. So it's time to make our full moon wishes, which is what do we want to get rid of so that we have room to bring in? And that 29 degrees, it's about honoring our feelings, putting that into action, honoring and standing up for, the things that we do, standing in integrity, being authentic. Really, that's what it is all about. But with it being Scorpio moon, I bet it's going to be extremely emotional. We're going to have to bring up some of the crap that we haven't wanted to look at for quite some time. And that has been the theme for the last few weeks. So I was thinking about doing a pick your own, and but I didn't want to do that because then I would have to do the cards for the week. So what I think I'm going to do is have you all pick either card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3, because I think even though I will do these cards on Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the week on Facebook and Instagram, I think that for all of you out there, one of these cards would hold the most meaning. Now, you may find when you read the full channeled message on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Facebook and Instagram that maybe another card resonates with you, but I just thought that this would be a fun little game that we could do. So once again, card 1, card 2, or card 3. You choose, and I'll reveal that in a moment. So the crystals I want to work with this week, obviously, will be moonstone. And I don't even know where this popped out of. I'm always losing and finding crystals all of the time. And there's a whole other theory about that. I don't know if I've written about that, but I have to bring that up, that, crystals appearing, disappearing because of the string theory that we have, like we're so close to 12 other dimensions. We're living simultaneous lives. Albert Einstein came up with this theory in quantum physics. It's absolutely fascinating, but like our ancestors and our spirit guides, other soulmates that are in other dimensions, they can come in and take your crystals, or they can leave you a crystal. And that did happen to my daughter one time, that she found a crystal right next to her within minutes of knowing that there was nothing. Like, it was outside in a parking lot. It was really weird. And she really needed that clear crystal quartz. It was kind of bizarre. And of course, I've had missing stones go missing, knowing that I've placed them certain places in my home, and then they reappear out of nowhere in a totally different spot, or maybe sometimes even in the spot that I left them in, knowing that they weren't there, days before. So I love the moonstone. It helps us with our emotions. It helps us with the moon cycles. And this could prove to be an extremely emotional yet very powerful full moon for us this coming Saturday. And then for some reason, I did pull out this rose quartz seer stone, because this is about the portal to our heart, the portal to love. And I think all of our pain, healing, grief, depression, anxiety, fears, it's always healed with love. That's why I always have rose quartz all over our house. But the seer stone, being able to see into that portal. Maybe I'm just going to use that for myself. We'll see. And then I really loved this apophyllite for all of us for this week. This helps to dissolve and dissipate fears, anxiety, depression by infusing the space that the piece is in with angelic light and super, super high frequency energy. So whenever you need a really great boost of high frequency energy, apophyllite is your stone. You can even just like get a piece of it and wear it with you. But super high frequency. It's from the angelic realm. Also, I would think like elementals, ascended masters, fairies, if you believe in that, and of course, angels, you know. So those are the stones I'm working with this week. We're going to get off of the ground because I've been using a lot of grounding stones. Now we're going to take it up into the higher realms because we are getting ready to move into Gemini right after this full moon. And it'll all be about our minds, our words, thoughts, communication, and it's an air sign, so it's like all airy-fairy. So let's see what's in the little black bag this week. Oh, and it's Mother's Day here in North America. So I've been kind of being like really lazy doing the Mother's Day laying in bed type thing, and that's why this is so late. But also too, it's spring here in the Northern Hemisphere, and so it's been raining a lot, and there's only been like one day a week for the last 10 weeks that I can actually get out into the yard and do yard work. And I spent 9 hours yesterday from 7 a.m. till 4 p.m. doing yard work. I had food poisoning earlier in the week. So it just set me back, and like I'm just discombobulated, but I love getting out in my gardens because I noticed that the pain in my own heart about my losses and my grief really lifted after spending all day out in the yard, just doing mundane tasks, weeding the garden, literally and figuratively. So I highly recommend that. I mean, I can't even believe like how therapeutic it was. I was trimming bushes, cleaning up like just junk everywhere. It looks so pretty here. And then I mowed the front and the back, and yes, 9 hours of doing that, but it was great. It was great. My body was killing me, but I feel mentally so much more lighter. And don't forget, this May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I have been writing a blog about it. I just haven't published it yet. So let's see what's the card. Oh, this is always, I always say that this is great, but this week it's about harmony. And yes, I think that we all just need to get along a little bit better, a little bit more. You know, if there's those other people out there that are disharmonious, just, pay them no mind, let them go on their way, and just keep the harmony, keep the balance, do what you can for yourself this week to stay in harmony, to stay in balance, be kind and loving, and yeah, just focus on that. Don't focus on the other stuff. All right, so let me get into card number 1. So if you chose card number 1, that is, and I'm using some Colette Baron Reid deck. I'm not sure, but I haven't used this for a while, and I felt like we needed our moods to be uplifted a little bit more. And I am enjoying a lovely, delicious, dark coffee, cappuccino. I don't know if you could see that, but it's perfect. Even though it's 8 o'clock at night, I probably won't be able to get to sleep, but I need to stay up for Game of Thrones. Card number 1 is Not For You. And I don't know, hopefully you can see that with the glare, but Not For You is immediately saying to me, sometimes in our heart we desire something so much, and we're wishing for it, and then it passes us by and it doesn't happen. Whether it be a job, the lottery, a new lover, maybe you have a crush on somebody and then you find out that either they're married or they've chosen someone else. If it's a dream job and you were passed over, it could be anything that you're desiring. Maybe you put a bid in on a home and you were outbid by somebody. This card is saying if that is the case, then it wasn't meant for you, because there's something else in the works, unbeknownst to you, unbeknownst to us, something else in the works that will be better for you. Now you're probably thinking, well, on that, damn, I needed that job. I needed that house. I needed that lover. You have to be patient sometimes, because I feel that there are greater forces at work beyond our own knowledge and preparing us to get ready for something better to come along. At least maybe that's what we tell ourselves, so that we don't feel so crappy when we lose out on something that we're truly desiring. Kind of like when a bird craps on your head and people say, oh, well, that's for good luck. And I say to myself, no, it isn't. People just tell themselves it's for good luck because it's nicer than, saying, oh, a bird pooped on my head. Kind of like that. So maybe that's the case. That's the cynic in me. But I feel that the not for you is saying, don't worry, something greater is coming along. Now, if you chose card number 2, it is happy, happy. And happy, happy is saying that this full moon is going to bring joy and contentment for you, a sense of well-being, a sense of being able to exhale, and because you're already going to be reaping the benefits of everything wonderful in your life. Or you could just wake up one morning and have this aha epiphany and realize how wonderful things truly are for you. And then it just puts a smile on your face. But so those that chose card number 2, happy, happy is coming forward, saying that if you are not already happy, it shall be coming very soon. And then card number 3 is deep knowing. And deep knowing, and here we have the choir, the barking choir. Deep knowing is telling me 2 different things. It's saying you need to connect to your spirituality, to your higher self, your inner being, and you need to get that connection. So that may require meditation, time alone, some deep breathing, even 10 breaths in your car before you get out and you have to go into work, or maybe taking little breaks during the day and just closing your eyes and doing 10 breaths. Okay, so that's part of that. The other part is saying, maybe this is 3-part. Some of you are going to be ascending after this full moon, ascending to a next level, a deeper level of knowing, a deeper connection than you've ever had before. And then some of you, this is telling me you already have this connection. You need to tap into your intuition and that knowledge that you already have, instead of scrambling around looking for answers. All of the answers that you need are already within you, but you need to get to that quiet, still place in order to find them. So this is symbolized by the moon, but look, also there is an owl there. So it looks like 2 moons, actually, which is weird. So is this a planet and a moon? I'm not sure, but the owl is definitely talking about spirits on the other side, connecting with them. So you may start automatic writing. Maybe you're going to learn how to channel, or maybe it's just going to start coming through. Pay attention to the owl wisdom. It's interesting because the owl and the moon both represent grandmother energy. And for it being Mother's Day, Many of you, I'm picking up automatically, and I'm thinking even for myself, it's like my own grandmother's way of saying, hi, I am here with you. So that's similar to you. If any of you had that same feeling, then it's also for you. I love that. The owl is wise and holds secrets similar to that of the moon. That card is like so in depth. There's so many different layers to that deep knowing card. So beware of deceptions from other people. This is part of that deep knowing. Use your intuition when it comes to dealing with other people, because, you know, you could be deceived and lied to. Maybe it's, you know, harmless, but just the same, nevertheless, because the moon does symbolize deception, and as does the owl. But the owl will find out and expose that deception. So I love that. I think that's all I have for you for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Be sure to come and check out the full channeling of these cards on Facebook and Instagram Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Happy full moon blessings. I guess that's it. And happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Until next week. Bye.